Yummy. Hello, everybody. I cannot believe that I made it by 5 o'clock. Wow. I am telling you what. Hello, Sharon. I didn't think I was going to make it. I initially postponed until tomorrow because I had so much jewelry to clean. I found so much jewelry today that I honestly thought I was going to be cleaning jewelry all day. And also, I was watching a strongman event that I paid for. And I thought that was going to go till about 5:30. But it just got over about 15 minutes ago. So, I thought, well, I'm just going to do it tonight. Hipflippin Daddy is out with friends tonight. I've got the whole house to myself. And I was just rinsing some pieces. Check this out. They're Dynasty, guys. Ooh, Dynasty. They're Dynasty earrings. Like Alexis. And I forgot. I got a rubber band in my hair. That's okay. So, what have you guys been doing today? Y'all know what I've been doing. Shopping and testing and cleaning. And shopping and testing and cleaning. These actually feel really good. They don't pinch. Nothing. Sharon, I actually have a pair of amber earrings. I haven't tested them to see if they're actually amber, though. I just threw an earring in the garbage. I did. I threw an earring in the garbage. It wasn't the amber ones, though. Feels good to be able to wear an earring. Even if they are Circa Dynasty. Sweet Caroline. Na, na, na. I know this brand, but I don't know what it comps at. But it's a nice brand. Pretty little lapis. Pretty little lapis. Hi, guys. Let me just get these few pieces. Let me get these out of the way. Touching you. Guys, I have got bracelets. Up the wazoo. I've got a ton of bracelets, a ton of earrings. Hit that like button, guys. And say hi in the comments. And I've got labradorite. I might not do everything tonight, because if I did everything tonight, that would be a lot. We're going to get going in like 4 minutes, you guys. These, I need to throw the light on these and see if they are amber. And this is not charged up. These earrings don't bother me at all. Oh no. People come back. They stop, they come, they stop, they come, they stop, they come. My things aren't bright enough to tell if these are amber. They're cute though. You got the little dangling amber. Yeah, I'm thinking some of this I might have to save until the next one. But I've got a ton of bracelets, you guys. Oh, and good news. All of my paying for PayPal is all set up, functioning now. Last auction, it wasn't functioning yet. So you can pay in 4 payments through PayPal. So when I send you an invoice, it will ask you if you want to pay with PayPal when I send it through PayPal, or if you want to make 4 payments with Klarna or Afterpay. You can make 4 payments with Klarna or Afterpay. But I have to send an invoice through Square. Hi, Diane. Well, hi, Olga. Well, Diane, I have got so much new stuff. And we're going to get started here in a minute. I have got so many new bracelets. Did you see me with my Dynasty earrings? My sterling silver Dynasty earrings? And they don't even hurt. And they're 925 Mexico. And they're more than 1.5 grams each, too. And I forgot I had my hair back with a rubber band. I just got done watching World's Strongest Man. Well, it's Strongman Classic in Royal Albert Hall, which is over in London. And my guy won. Kampai. It's my energy drink. My guy won. Evan Singleton, T-Rex. So, woohoo! I don't know what kind this is. Rockstar energy drink, sugar-free. 160 milligrams of caffeine. They're Tom's, but when I do an auction, I steal one. I know. I used to do them twice a week. Oh, thanks, Diane. This, yeah. Look how long my hair is. Look how long my hair is. Yeah, my guy. To go from, a pixie, this hair is, we went to the ball game last night, and my hair looked nice. It was done, and it looked nice and everything, but I was sweating my butt off. Just here. From here. The lower half of my hair is so thick. Up here, it's not as thick. Here, it's kind of thick. But up here, it's not as thick. I was sweating my butt off. I say to myself, I'm going to let my hair grow. And then, sorry about my chair. Hip Flippin' Daddy hasn't fixed it yet. And then I go out in the sun. I've been doing bookkeeping, you guys. And let me move this stuff. It's on my books. These are rebates I need to file. There's one notebook. There's a second notebook. There's a third notebook. There's a stack of invoices that I still have to reconcile. Well, in sharing too, it's a matter of, do I have the inventory? Do I have new inventory? And if I don't have the money to buy the new inventory, I'm not going to have as many auctions. Now, I got a couple of packages in, plus I found a bunch of jewelry today. It's a rubber band. It's just a rubber band. It's a rubber band. I was going to get some headbands, and I thought, I've got rubber bands at home that basically will do the same thing. So why buy? And I never go anywhere, right? So I'm like, why should I spend the money on those when I've got the rubber bands at home? I mean, I'd rather spend my money on strongman competitions and inventory. Okay, let me get set up here. And then we're going to get started, because I've got so much to get through, you guys. And I'll give you a quick look. Hip Flippin' Grandma called me from an antique store and said, I have a piece of Murano glass. The price tag on it from the store says it's Murano glass. She didn't talk like that, but. And so, what can you tell me? It wasn't marked Murano. It may be etched in the very bottom, but I mean, she's not going to be able to see that. And it, of course, it doesn't have a Murano sticker. And if it does have a Murano sticker, because glassware is my jam. It could be an out of China inspired piece, because those are really rampant right now. A lot of people think they're getting Murano, and they're not getting Murano. I have a Yazzie piece, you guys. It's a Yazzie. I don't know which one yet. I have to look it up. So we may not even get to it. Now, this is just part of what I have, but let me show you what I got. Okay, let me show you what I got. Let me show you what I got. Hit the like button, guys. share this live out and pimp me out. Pimp me out. I want to be pimped out. I told you guys I had a lot. I had bracelets. Check that out. Tell me that's not gorgeous. Sorry about my chair, you guys. I was hoping to have it fixed by now, but look at that turquoise. Isn't that nice? I didn't get in there and clean it as nice as I want to, but I was running short on time. This was the last piece I was cleaning. Sweet. This is a silpata. Look at this. I know somebody who's going to go nuts over this. Oh, wait, I got to get off of this. There, so now I can see my screen. Isn't that pretty? Look at these 80s earrings. Beautiful turquoise in them. This is a silpata. Isn't that gorgeous? Doesn't fit my man hands, but, and then this turquoise. Isn't that pretty? Look at this box bracelet, you guys. Look how huge that is. It's like a baby snake. And then I've got these bracelets. These are quite big. That's a clamper. I have another clamper with a safety. This one's really funky. I got to wipe this one down. With that Never Dull. For those of you who have gotten some in the mail from me. Don't forget, guys, you can do pay in 4. Oh, I just started, honey. Miss you too. I hope you're home now. That's a funky little bracelet. And then I've got this one. I haven't wiped any of this down since I cleaned it. Well, a couple pieces. I was rushing at the end. Here's another, I don't want to say clamper, but it opens up. This one has a front clasp. This one has a front clasp. I told you I got a lot of bracelets. This is that Yazzie. L. Yazzie. And I can't remember his Lawrence. I remembered. This is another. So there's 2 right there for big wrists. Or if you just want to have bigger. How awesome are those? All sterling silver. Hi, Vi. Vi, look at these clips. I was just wearing them. You missed me. They're $9.25 Mexico. I was just wearing these. They're large, though. So I don't know if they're too large for you. I've got this one. That's a new one. Here's another oval. Look how pretty that one is. And then I've got this one. Oh, I have to add a jump ring to this. Look at these, you guys. But I've got that. That's a bracelet. I've got this. That's an open hook in the front. That's a bracelet. I've got this bracelet, although I have to test those stones yet. Do you? I just had them on, Vivi. You missed me. I just had them on. They're quite heavy, though. They've got, I mean, I wore them just fine. They're over a gram and a half each. But I had them on and they were comfortable. Check these out. Are those not a hoot? If I were to list these, I'd see them on that one of the 70 shows. And then this bracelet, that's a hook like this. And these that you see round, I can make oval. And the ones that are oval, I can make round. Here's another silpata. Pretty sure this is silpata. Yeah, it's silpata. I told you, I have got some nice stuff today. Look at this herringbone. Can you see the design? I've got this pendant. Isn't that gorgeous? Little earrings. This would match that ring with the purple stone. Whoever got that, I don't remember. Look at this. I got to add a veil to that, but isn't that nice? Nice. I've got these little gold over silvers, little hoops. Look how beautiful those are. I'll start with those, Vivi. Here's a little onyx. Might be enameling. I got to get in there and look. I think that's enameling. Yeah, that's enameling. Not onyx. That's enameling. This, I think, is blue topaz, but I gotta check it. Look how big that is. So that'll probably be next auction. And then this gorgeous jade. Look at it. Gorgeous. So guys, we have a lot to cover. Oh, look at these red jaspers. It's not showing up very well. Pretty sure these are Mexico. Look at what all the testing supplies and stuff do. Do you see my skin peeling? That's why my hands always look so rough, you guys. If I clean and stuff the day of, look at that. That's what it does. Oh, I might want to take that off, huh? Okay. I got these little CZs. I haven't tested them to make sure they're CZs, but those are cute. Okay. We will start with these because I know it's the middle of the night for Vivi. All right. I have got these. I will say ginormous for today's day and age. Is that Mexico? You have a burpee. Aren't these cute? These are little lapises. Okay. Riders, mount your horses. Well, Diane wants all riders to mount one horse. Right? Riders, mount your horse. I guess that each rider can have a horse. All right. I'm going to start these at $15. Although I should start them more. These are 925 Mexico. This one's not marked. This one is. Visine at 15. Guys, everything is brand new, so everything is bids, okay? So we're looking for 16. Mexico. Oops, helps if I find my camera. Mexico. 925. This is the mark of the person that made it. Okay, I want you guys to see, because I'm not sure if this is solid. Yeah, I think that's solid. Here we go. 12.52 grams each. But they're gorgeous. And I will show you a ruler. This is just one I have sitting here. I have more beautiful rulers, but so they are 1 1/4 inches. All right, I love Mexican silver too. Bye. We're going fair warning divide. I'm not doing going twice, going three, whatever crap. If you want it, you bid on it. That's it. I wish this fit me, but it does not. All right, those are bye-byes. Woot! And Carly, if you're watching in the background, I did not get home last night in time to ship out your package. Mail had already gone. So your package will go out Monday. All right, I need to move these somewhere else. I will move these here. Where's my pen? And tester out here. I definitely need to mail tomorrow. Because I've got some stuff for people that haven't been here. Why isn't that plugged in? It's got batteries though. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye. Do you want your stuff sent by? Sweet Caroline. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I thought with the ball game not starting until 6:30, it would be cool last night, but it was still a little warm. Beautiful, bye-bye. Okay. I'll show these. These I'm going to do for 25 because they've got great big pieces. Okay. No, you don't have too much, honey. I'll hold it for you. Great big pieces of turquoise. But these are large and in charge. These are pierced. Here's a more attractive, but not the most beautiful that I have, ruler. And this is 1.5 inches across. Check that out. 1.5 inches across and 1.5 inches wide. So these turquoise are 7, well, not the setting, 3/4 of an inch wide. So I'll start these at 25. These are very light, even with the turquoise in there. These are pierced. You can do these as brooches if you want. Or this can be curled up and made into a pendant. All right, so that is 7 grams. Yeah, my batteries aren't strong enough. I got to find the plug for that. Because I got a couple of rings I want to test. Cannot get, I can't sing because I'll get a copyright strike. One of my auctions I must have been singing because they refused to monetize it. I got a copyright strike on my jewelry auction. So I must have been singing too much in it. All right, so these, I don't see a mark. They are sterling silver though. And these measure 2 inches long by 1.25 inches wide. And I'll start these at 20. Aren't those funky? $7.25. I wish this Yazzie fit me. Y'all know that I used to collect Yazzie. And then I got to where I couldn't wear jewelry, and so I ended up just selling all my pieces. I don't know if that's rhodonite or not. I don't know. But I'm going to wear it. Boy, I was really rushed at the end there, you guys, because I was trying to go live before 5, and I made it. You do, Diane. Well, there, now you can have a pendant. I'll make a bail out of this. You can have a pendant and then a brooch. I don't know if I should list these separate or list them together. Probably list them separate. All right, let's do some bracelets. So this chair, when Hipflippin Daddy bought me this chair, I put it on my social media because I put everything on my social media back then, and I've had this chair 3 years. So the fact that this chair has held my big butt for 3 years before I started having problems with it, I guess that's all right. You can't beat that. Oh, you bought them from Roro? I call her Roro too. Do you call her Roro? All right, this is right in between a 7.5 and a 7 3/4, right in there. Oh, I accidentally turned on my kettle, my electric kettle, because I keep a bowl of lemons in my office, a whole bowl. And then my favorite purple mug and my electric kettle. And then I have hot water, boiling hot water with lemon every morning. And I just love it. I absolutely just love it. Okay, so this is in between 7.5, 7 3/4. And it's just a round. I mean, it's not a like a wire, a wrapping wire. This is, I mean, I'm really trying to pull this. Look at my skin, you guys. This is what working with jewelry and processing jewelry and all of that. This is what it does to you. So you guys want to know why my hands look the way they do? It's because I don't wear gloves. But yeah, it's supposed to like help you lose weight, right? But I just like it because I like it. And then you've got brass right here, but this can go up or this can go down. I personally think it's absolutely perfect just the way it is for a man or a woman. I have a 7.5 wrist. And so this is probably going to test. Yeah, you guys, remember when I first got these and you guys were all worried about me because I was digging myself? I still have them. They're going to be scars forever. So that's all digging scars. There's a new one. Don't think they're like boils or anything like that. They're just from digging because I have really dry skin. That's a yesy. So this will probably be a 7.5. But I'll start this at 13. And dun 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 7.5. All right, guys, look what I made this to list my rings on eBay. I ran out of this gray fabric right here. So it's not, I'm going to have to redo it because I didn't know if that was going to show now that the glue, the everything is settled. I want to make a different top for it. I want a larger surface so when I list, I can shoot my pictures better. Oh, Bye-Bye's in at 13. So we'll go fair warning for Bye-Bye. I got to find my little stand. I am so freaking excited. I just hollered. My guy won. Strongman, Evan Singleton. He's 30 years old. He looks like my son when my son was younger. And so that's why he's my guy. And my guys are retired now. So I have to adopt somebody else. And he's from the USA. There are other guys that I've had interactions with actually because when I go to Big Laws's channel on the lives on Sundays. Oh, Carly's in at 15. Looking for 16. A lot of the strongman guys come in there because Laws used to be a strongman. He was a top quality strongman. Bye-Bye, do you want to come in at 16? Carly came in at 15. Everything's an auction today because everything is new. And so like Mitchell Hooper, well, not Mitch because he doesn't talk to anybody, but a couple of them, Rono. So that's really cool. Bye-Bye, you're out. All right, Carly. Carly, I don't know if you were listening when I said that I got home too late last night. Mail had already gone, so it'll go out Monday. So anything you get today will go in your package. Even though I already sealed it up, I'll open it up. All right. That's sold. I didn't do a fair warning, but y'all had enough time. Okay. Thank you, baby. Let me get your envelope. That's Margaret's. That's Diane's. Carly, I almost called you by your real name. What did I do with your envelope? It's somewhere on this desk. Oh, my guy won. So, and I have to, here it is. Oh, you need a new envelope. If I have to root for a new person, I'm going to make him from the U.S. You know what I mean? Because my old favorites were from United Kingdom and from the U.S. Yeah, it's sterling, babe. Yep, it's sterling, darling. Everything is sterling. And as many pieces as I bought, you guys all saw the pile. Nothing tested not sterling. Except the little brass wraps, it's sterling. Okay. All right. Now, guys, let's do this one. Thor Vivi. He lost in 2017 to my guy, Eddie Hall, and he threw a big fit about it. Is that the Icelandic that you're talking about? The mountain from Game of Thrones? Half Thor Bjornsson? Yes, Carly. Your bracelet with the brass little ringies is sterling. It's sterling. I'll show it to you again. There's more Icelandics, but yes, these aren't. Those are brass. But this is sterling. Everything's going to be sure. Carly, don't be hating. Guess who this is? I know you'd be holding one of my Yazzies. Lauren Chiazzi. I know you got one of my Yazzies. Okay. We are going to start this at 18. It would be nice if you could see, wouldn't it? 14.43 grams. I'll give you a size here in just a second. But look at, this is a chunker. It doesn't have a mark on it. I'm assuming it's an artisan. Look how thick this was when they started it. And then they pound it out to be flat, and then it's twisted. This is smaller. And Andrea's not going to be here today, guys, because her mom is in town. So if I get stuck on a maker, I'm just SOL, because so this is going to be between 6 1/4 and 6 1/2. If I really push it, I can get 6 1/2, but we're looking at more of 6 1/4. Now I can make this bigger, but that's where it's sitting right now. We're going to say 6 1/4, and we're going to start that at 18. Who knows? She might be watching. She would have chimed in by now, though. But I think they're at the lake today. Never mind. I think they're at the lake today. Isn't that cool, though? I wish this were bigger. But that's 18. Oh my gosh. Carly, I don't know if you were here in the beginning, but I got some big clampers that are sterling. Yeah, baby. And then I got some smaller ones that have the safety clasps that are, 2 of them are oval. This is a bigger, look at that. Oh, look at this one. Sorry, I'm hyper. And then I got this one. Check that one out for all my dudes out there. I mean, it's not ginormously big. Hi, Deb. Deb, I have not done Lee's ring yet. I will do it. Now, Tom said he's not in the mood for a visit. He is, to his defense, he is super stressed out. Guys, he was on the internet for 3 hours this morning. Which one? This one? He was on, or this one? He was on the internet. You have a bypass ring that has a stone very similar to this. He was on the internet this morning for 3 hours because the pharmacy wants to charge me $100 for my asthma inhaler, you guys. And he is all up in arms about it. And he was on the internet for 3 hours. And we have to get our prescriptions at Meijer because Tom works there. So He was on the internet for 3 hours looking at those discount cards where you can go to any pharmacy and trying to find manufacturer coupons, anything to get me a more reasonable. He found one, I think, for $48. He's like, babe, we're just going to have to do this one. I'll sign up for it 1 month and you sign up for the next month, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do the month after that. And he's really, yeah, we did, Deb. We're looking into GoodRx. And that's the one where I think he found it for $48. But he's really stressed right now because he doesn't want me to be without my inhaler because Zapata. I've got several Zapata rings because I wheeze. Like when I breathe, you will actually hear a squeak come out of my mouth. He can be in his recliner, I'll be in my recliner, and they're not close to each other. And I will exhale, and you hear a squeak come out of my mouth. That's how bad my asthma is. And so he's so stressed about everything. And now that's just one more thing he's stressed about. And he's just not in the mood for a weekend visit, Deb, but maybe next year. Or maybe if you guys are in this area, I will come and meet you and we can camp or something like that. And I'll just sleep in a tent. You guys can sleep in your motorhome and I'll just bring our tent and I'll pitch a tent. Anyway, I'm holding a bunch of shit. But yeah, I feel so bad for him. His anxiety is just through the roof. And the fact that he was looking for, I mean, the man loves me. And I take it for granted sometimes. And I know Lee is really good to you too, Deb. We've got some good husbands. And I'm like, babe, I still have an inhaler. It's not like I'm out. He's like, yeah, but I don't want you to not have your inhaler. Okay, so anyway, this was 18 if anybody was interested. 14 grams. Okay. And then you wanted to see this one? I have like 30 bracelets. You wanted to see this one, Carly? Was this the one? I know, Sharon. You had a good guy too, Sharon. He's just with God now. Charlie was a good guy. He's just with God now. Oh, okay. Bye-bye. I don't have any more. You'll have to watch the replay tomorrow. Bye-bye. I know, Vi, you like turquoise. Let me throw these up. And if you like something, bye-bye, let me know and I'll throw you out a price. And this I can't do today because for those of you that saw it earlier, you want the clampers? Okay, because I got to test those. All right. We'll do the clampers. You want the big clampers? And then I'll do the safety chains after that because it's 5 in the morning for bye-bye. All right, so these are big. Carly, I didn't know you were a widow. As long as I've known you, and as many times as we've talked face-to-face digitally, I didn't know that you were a widow. I'm sure you told me. Sharon never got married. She was born in Charlie and sin. I'm just saying. She was being sinful. Yeah, I don't know how you guys do it. My hats are off to you. I mean, I'll find out one day. Or he'll find out. Okay. This one is an 8 1/4. You got to be careful because you don't want this to open up. So we're going to do, it's sitting right on that 8 1/4. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. And for the record, I've been wanting to digitally visit with Carly, but she's been stuck up lately. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. So here is so it's 8 1/4. It opens up super wide, you guys. I don't see any marks on this. Now, again, you guys, I just got this today. I finished testing it and cleaning it just before I went live. So, and I was doing all this while I was watching my paid pay-per-view. Okay, so here is your detail. It's just got the striping, and it's like a wavy stripe. Can you see that? Well, that, you know, Carly, that's an accomplishment. 30 years. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Here's your clamper part. It's just got oh, this is the Mylor one, you guys. I'm going to start this at 25. This is the Mylor, which is in Italy. And here is it just says Thailand. Oh, no, Italy. I'm sorry. 925 Italy. But it's got the little pokey that goes into the hole, you know. But it's flat on the inside. I'm going to raise this up a little bit. But it's gorgeous. Gorgeous. There's the hinge. And you don't see the hinge. Look at the design right here. Aww. Aww. Yep. Hipflippin Daddy was my first. You see the hinge from the inside, but not the outside. I think that is so cool. But your Mylor pieces are a higher quality, you guys. But look how big that is. 8 1/4. I don't know if that's too big for you guys. Tom and I have been married 33 years this year, but we've been together 37. Look at that, you guys. Is that not freaking awesome? Okay, so this one's 25. We're going to start this one at 25. And let me, that's 1/4 inch at least. Yeah. See? You probably can't see. 1/4 inch wide. You'll have to trust me. It's a good thing you can. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, his first and only. So what you're saying is, you were a little hoe before you found him, Terry? Is that what you're saying? All right, so. Oh, it's okay. It's okay, baby. So this one is the same thing. Italy 925. There's the little Mylor there. And this is twisted. So this is an actual twisted. And it is in such good shape. You guys, these were so patinaed. I don't think, you know, Carly, Deb just lost her daughter about 2 months ago, Deb. So she knows all about loss. But let me tell you something. Deb and I, you know, Deb has stayed here. Deb and Lee came down for the weekend last summer. And Deb and Lee are, I'm so grateful to be able to call Deb and Lee my friends. And I will be friends with them the rest of my life. We will be friends forever. And they are such a beautiful couple. And they're a godly couple. And I love them so much. I love them so much. And I think that's probably one of the reasons that it's been 3 months now. He probably isn't in the mood for a visit because he knows how godly you guys are. And you know how uncomfortable Tom is with his faith. He has his faith and his beliefs inside, and he does believe in God, but the three of us we freaking bleed the Lord. And the three of us will stop somebody on the street and pray for them. And that makes him uncomfortable. and he's so stressed out right now. I just think that would stress him out more. But anyway, I'll shut up. Sorry, Carly. Sorry, bye-bye. But yeah, I value Deb and Lee tremendously, which is one of the reasons I'm giving Lee that sterling silver ring. Because, believe me, I got an email about it. Why does Lee get a free sterling silver ring with coral and turquoise when I don't give it to anybody else? It's because Lee is a personal friend, a face-to-face personal friend. And he bought the ring, was going to buy the ring, but I can't secure the solder on this stinking ring for some reason. So I'm giving it to him unsoldered for free. So there. When I say sometimes I feel taken advantage of, I mean it. I know, isn't it? Isn't that a gorgeous name, Diane? Okay, so I'm going to start this one at 25 as well. Now, this one's hollow. This one is flat on the back. This one's hollow, so it's nice and light, but I'll give you a weight on it. But yeah, I feel blessed. I still want to, if you guys are going to be in this area, I want to get together. I want to get together with you, Deb, with you and Lee. I want to get together with you guys. If Tom doesn't want to, that's fine. Tom doesn't have to. That's fine. But I want to. I don't know where my tray is. I need a piece of cardboard so I can weigh this. Okay, here's a piece of card. I always keep, it's got, you guys, I got the results of my MRI. I'm probably going to have surgery. I know. Well, that's why I'm getting kind of bitchy, okay? Look, I'm in a tremendous amount of pain on a regular day, but with my knee popping in and out of socket, I have a tear in my cartilage, you guys. I had to call an orthopedic specialist for scheduling. I'm probably going to have surgery. So I'm going to have knee surgery. Okay, so, that's the wrong one. So for all of you, I hurt my knee. My knee came out of socket a couple months ago, and I've been scooting around on my butt and walking around, and Tom kept me down for 4 days in bed, you guys. 14.68 grams. But this is gorgeous too, and I'll give you the size. It should maybe be an 8.5, I'm thinking. But yeah, so I went into the doctor, and I waited a month before I went to the doctor, thinking that the first one is not, Carly. Well, it might be hollow, but it's more dense. It's the same weight as this one, okay? But it's a half circle. See how the back is flat, okay? This one, it's round all the way through, but it's hollow. But it weighs the same as this one. This one's more dense than this one. But let's see what size this is. Yeah, so I'm going to have surgery. Probably. It takes like 9 months for my type of injury to heal. I don't have 9 months to be scooting around. But laying on my ass for 4 days, you guys, I can actually walk. It's an 8.5, you guys. It's an 8.5 right there. Oops. 8.5. I don't have 9 months to wait for it to heal. So I probably will end up having surgery. So this is Mylor Italy also, 925. These will be starting bid choice of $25. This one's an 8.25. This one is an 8.5. Everything is bids today, guys, because everything is new inventory. I just got everything today. The other clampers I have are smaller sizes, so I'll do those in a minute. And that's a smaller size compared to these. No, Terry, I'm not. And I got to lose some weight. I know, it's a really good price. It's a really good price, Terry. It is, but I don't mark up my jewelry, you guys. I don't make 50%. You know what I mean? Like, I don't make it sell my stuff for double what I pay. I make a very marginal profit. Well, hi, Angela. I got to pull up my chat so I can see who's blue and who's not, eh? Bye-bye, do you still want that other bracelet? Are you still here, bye-bye, or are you asleep? You can switch it out if you want, Carly. Which one do you want? Oh, they're interviewing Evan Singleton because he won the Strongman Classic. All right, there's my face. Your channel. Manage videos. Well, actually, I don't need to do that. There's my face. Your channel. Oh, those look very nice on camera. They look just as nice on camera as they do in person. I know I can do that. Angela, let me put my email address in the comments, honey, so you can email me your info. And my keyboard broke, you guys, so I'm using my keyboard that I used to travel with. Oopsies. Now, Angela, when you email me, make sure you spell mama correctly. Do you know who's missing today? Lisa's not here. You might want to copy and paste that, Angela. And then you can go ahead and bid now, Angela, if you want to, honey. And then when I get your email, it's not going to let me pin it. There we go. Brenda! Is Brenda here? No, not Brenda. She's probably working. Damn it. Go away. I can't pin this because there's a little heart right there in the way. There we go. And then, Angela, just so you know, Carly, you can let me know later, okay? Because Vivi is gone, so. But you can let me know later. And I know you will. As soon as I crawl in bed tonight, you're going to let me know. Because that's how you do. She always gets me right when I go to bed. Yeah. All right, we're going to do this one. This one is flipping gorgeous. It's thin. It's delicate. Oh, you did? Was I ignoring you? I already had them on. She is just saying that she's being difficult. Look how I can put these on one-handed. Pinched my fat. Yes, I'm gorgeous. Don't hate me because I'm beautiful. This one is more substantial because it's not flat on the bottom. See how this one is higher? See how it's twice as tall? It's because this one's flat. That is why. Is your wrist small? Well, then you're in the right place. I have a couple bracelets today that are real small, Angela. This was a 6 1/4. I cater to people that don't even come to my auctions, but Andrea she's a 5 1/2. This was 6 1/4. This was 18. You like the smooth? Yeah. Well, this one's comfortable too, just so you know, but it's, you know what I mean? It's definitely more, substantial. It's going to clunk and hit things more than this one because this is flat. And that's exactly why they do that. You're welcome, Carly. So you want to switch it then? So now, granted, this is a 1/4 of a size larger, but I mean, you can see the difference. Right there. That's the difference because this is round and this one is half. Well, you let me know, okay? And as long as somebody else. Oh, you like this one? Angela, if you want this one, you just put 18 in the chat. This was a 6 1/4. This is a heavy one. Carly, you can just let me know, babe. As long as nobody else claims it. This one's 14.46 grams. Okay, so Angela, you've got, if anybody wants to come on this, you have a second chance. Put 19 in the chat. My hands are tore up right now, Angela, but so don't judge me. I'm not one of those that has the final call, no changing. Carly, who are you to talk? FFS. Carly knows what that means. Angela, this is how I work. So fair warning on this to Angela at 18. I don't count them down. I do one fair warning. I give you guys a minute to come in and bid. You just removed it, FFS. That stands for fuck's sake. That's Carly's favorite phrase. For bidding, Angela, this is yours, honey. You won this. For bidding from $1 to $20, we go in $1 increments. From 20 to 50, we go in $2 increments. 50 to 100 is $5 increments. And 100 on up is $10 increments. Guys, don't forget, we're doing titty talk now. Don't forget that you can pay in 4. You can make 4 payments. Not to me, though. You have to let me know if you want me to bill you via PayPal. With PayPal, you can make 4 payments. Pay in 4. That's through me. And if I send you a Square invoice, you can pay. Well, I don't know if it'll give you a PayPal option or not, but I accept Klarna and Afterpay now. I'm already all set up for all 3 of those vendors and approved. And you can make split your payment to me in 4 payments. And then you pay them. So it's really super easy. And you do it at the time of the invoice. When I send you the invoice, you make your choice. You just have to tell me if you want me to send you an invoice through PayPal or through Square. Square, you get Klarna and Afterpay, and PayPal pay in 4s through PayPal. This is Angela's. So that's how you would pay me. And Angela, most people pay me the day of the auction. As soon as the auction's over, Angela, I will invoice. Everybody gets an invoice immediately after the auction. And usually within an hour after the auction, depending on how many invoices I have to send. But you get your invoice right after the auction's over. Carly, I thought you would pick real quick now that Sharon's interested. You want the smooth one, so you want this one. All right, Sharon, this is an 8 1/4, and this is 25. Starting 25. This one's Angela's, but I do need to have your email within a half an hour, Angela. So if you can email me your mailing address, your YouTube name, and your real name, your phone number if you want to get a call from me at some point in the future at any given time, I can just call you and say, what's up? All right, Sharon's in at 25 on this. If somebody wants to come in at 26, let me write these up. And you get an envelope, Angela. Beautiful envelope. What's your favorite color, Angela? Really quick. You got like 5 seconds. Put it in the chat. Everybody gets an envelope with me. Your envelope stays with me forever. They're recycled cardboard envelopes. Erica's in at 26. Actually, 27. Wait, no. Sharon's in at 25. It has to be 27. So hang on. Scratch all the bids. Sharon came in at 25. Erica, you need to come in at 27. And then Sharon has to come in at 29. Well, Sharon's in at 29 now. So, okay. So Sharon has it at 29 then. So we'll go fair warning to Sharon. Erica, I don't know if I think I've got an envelope for you. I know I have your info. Fair warning to Sharon at 29. Thank you, Erica. Erica, I just went over the increments. 1 to 20 is $1 increments. 20 to 50 is $2. 50 to 100 is $5. 100 and up is $10. But thank you for your bids, Erica. I appreciate that. Sorry, I didn't see all the bids there for a moment. Did you guys see where they found that submersible? They found the end pieces. Thank you for your purchase, Angela. Okay, I've got to put this in Carly's. And that's 25. And then we're taking this one off because she changed her mind. And then this one is Sharon's. Now this one's back up because Carly changed her mind. She swapped it out for the other one. Yeah, I know. So this one's 13. This is, I believe, a 7 1/4. Let's double check. 7 1/2. 7 1/2. This one's $13. It's round. It is very sturdy. So this I do too, Angela, clearly. I will make any cuff or bracelet that's adjustable. I'll make it whatever size you want. Yes, I will hold it, Sharon. Absolutely. Until you tell me to send it. And then it's got brass right here. And that right there, 7 1/2. That is $13. Because Carly upgraded her bracelet. Sharon, let me get your envelope, honey. I think I filed yours. Let me pull you out because they're all alphabetized because of my OCD. So I've got you, Sharon. Let me write you up. And Angela, I will hold, and Erica too, I will hold your stuff for you until you tell me to send it. So And that is so that you can save on shipping. And for Erica, in case you don't know, and for Angela, everything I send you is fully insured through USPS. So if you ever have an issue, you don't have to worry about running to PayPal to file a claim. You just let me know. I do everything through the insurance through USPS. Thank you, Sharon. All right, Angela. Not a problem. Sometimes I have 2 auctions a week. I may very well do an auction on Tuesday in a few days, Tuesday. And if you want your items sent on Wednesday, if you come Tuesday, you want them sent Wednesday, I will send them twice a week. That is absolutely fine. Okay. Now, back on track. We have got this one. Unless you guys wanted to see the 2 turquoise ones I have, let me know. This one is not marked. This has a 925 on it. Hi, Jerry. Yeah, as soon as I put this up, Jerry, I'll go ahead and do these because Jerry's here. And Jerry is interested in this one. I know he is because I know Jerry. So, this is not marked. It does not have a mark on it. I don't know that it's artisan because it's really good. It's really good quality. Or maybe that was a mark. Let's look. Because you know I'm blind. No, I don't think that's a mark. That's not a hallmark. It's done very, very well. This little ball got a dent in it. Y'all know how I love silver balls, but this little ball took a beat. Not sure this silver ball can produce children's silver balls anymore. It's got a nice little dent in it, but it is still beautiful. And it's got your rope accents, and you can see through this, guys. So this is 3 separate pieces of silver here that are flattened and soldered. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I bet you'd like to know what size it is. I would too. I think it's a 7.5 because it fits me perfect. Angel, as soon as I get your email, honey, I will turn you blue, babe. Check me. It might be a 7.25. Let's find out. It's a 7.25. Now, I can make this bigger. I wouldn't make it bigger than a 7.5, maybe a 7.75. Just because you don't want too big of an opening unless you have a very wide wrist. Now, this is malleable. I will size it for you at no charge on my wooden oval mandrel. No fears, nothing's going to be bent, but it does have this gorgeous turquoise. Big, beautiful chunk of turquoise. How you doing, Jerry? If I didn't see you here in about a half an hour, I was going to throw you a message. There we go. Gorgeous. I am going to start this. Let me weigh it. I'm going to start this at 35. It is absolutely gorgeous, you guys. I don't know where my tray is. I just saw it. I wonder if it fell on my floor. Oh, here it is. Oh, you just got done swimming? It was sitting right here. Now, this is a little heavy. It's you got 3 solid pieces of sterling there. So 17.78 grams. So it's a little chunker, but I'll start that at $35. That is a very good price for this. And again, easily make this up to 7 3/4. I can make it whatever size you want. Like, do you see how my wrist is really wide? Okay. I have a really wide wrist. So my cuffs, I can have a larger opening here because I have a wider wrist. But if you have a narrow wrist, like the opening on this is an inch and an inch and a half opening. So okay, so that one we're going to start 35. And let me get my other one. Sorry about my chair. Let me pop up my chat and pull up my email so I can make Angela blue. Oh, so lonesome for you. I'd be blue. I don't remember the words. Over you. Blue. Ooh. Come on. I want this one. So technologically advanced, I'm not. All right. Now let me pull up my email. Okay. I don't see you yet, Angela. Did you email me? All right. This one. This is so gorgeous. This is in between a 7 1/4 and a 7 1/2. There's gaps right there. So right in between a 7 1/4, 7 1/2, but it can be adjusted. Jerry, I really thought that you would have snapped at that one. But look at this turquoise. Blue. Blue. It's not focusing. Yeah, gorgeous. There we go. Thank you, Angela. Did you say that comment with angst and anger or love? Because I'm a love kind of person. Oh, you know what, Angela? I didn't check my spam. You might be in spam. Nope, you're not. Most people go to spam for some reason. I will wait for it. Okay, so this one is marked 925. I could clean this better, but thank you so much, Angela. I'll let you know when I get it. There's the 925. And I will measure this for you. It is measuring 1 1/4 inches wide by 1 1/8 inches tall. Of course, all sterling silver. You have the oxidized areas. You've got your turquoise. And I will do this starting bid $56. 56. Starting bid of $56. That's a really good price. That's a super good price. And it's in between 7 1/4, 7 1/2 right now. I can make it. Yeah, this needs shaping. I didn't shape this one. Hold on. Stone, not tone. What does that mean? Oh, the multi stone chain bracelet. Yeah. I'll do it right now. Yeah, this needs. Now, guys, don't ever try and shape your cuffs that have stones in it. Okay, if you don't have the proper equipment, I have to get my hammer to properly shape this. This was the last thing that I cleaned, and I did not shape this. You can tell it's a little out of whack because I like all my stuff perfectly symmetrical. And you see how this part right here is just a little bit out. Now, most people don't care about that. They wouldn't point it out to you, but I'm OCD, and I like everything perfect. So I have to. You have jewelry hammers, or that are some are rubber, some are plastic. But so that's starting bid 55. Let me see what size it is now. Just I'm putting it on the mandrel. Yeah, now it's more 7 1/2. Yeah, now it's a 7 1/2. And I could take this to 7 3/4, no problems. All right, let me get the multi. And I may or may not have been speaking about you, Diane, when I said earlier, I know somebody is going to go ape over this. Yeah, you guys, if there's something you want to see, let me know, and I will grab it. This is just a smidge under 7 1/2. I'm going to hook it and put it on the... Hi, Lisa C. I was wondering where you were. I said, we're missing Lisa C. Look how on this bracelet, your oval, another sign of quality. Your oval is sideways. Do you see that? Instead of it being long ways or loose, it's soldered on there sideways. And that is so when because your clasp is going to be sideways. Maybe you guys don't notice this, but if you work in jewelry, you recognize this. But when you're clasping it, you see how when this ring is up and down like that, it sits perfectly on your wrist. It sits just perfectly on your wrist. A lot of times that's how your bracelets will twist. And it is right in between a 7 1/4 and a 7 1/2, and it's gonna play games with me. So it's right in between. It's sitting more 7 1/4, but it's closer to 7 1/2. Let me respond to this. So in between 7 1/4, 7 1/2, and you have got your red coral, turquoise, and then this is that this would be a coral, but it's more of a pinky peach coral. So if you like the orange coral, this is in the orange family, but it's like a pinky peach. Well, you can put an extender on it, Terry. I sell extenders for $5, sterling silver extenders for $5. And if I don't have a sterling silver extender, I'll make you one. But I'm trying to think if I have how many I have and what length they are. But yeah, you can always put an extender on the end of that. Um, and then you have denim lapis here. And of course, our ever elusive Gaspiite, which some people call green turquoise, and it's not green turquoise. Bye, Sharon. Love you. Kisses. Mwah. And then mother of pearl, red coral, turquoise, and it repeats. This is the same color almost as what a rhodochrosite would be. Look at my skin. What that peachy pink that rhodochrosite is. Night Sharon. And then it repeats denim lapis, Gaspier, mother of pearl, and red coral. And it's nice to see more mother of pearl in southwestern pieces because you used to see it a lot in the older southwestern pieces, not so much anymore. But yeah, I will start this at 30. I'll start this at 32 if anybody's interested in that. I'll start that at 32. I know I've got one or two extenders. I know I've got an inch extender, and I think the other one's an inch and a half. So it would give you plenty of room, Terry, and you'd be able to clasp it wherever you want. You only need 1/4 of an inch, Terry. Diane's in at 32, looking for 34. Well, these little suckers just don't want to turn sideways, which is probably good because they're not made to. Angela, let me check for your email, honey. Honey bunny, baby girl. I don't have it yet. Can you do me a solid, Angela, and see if you spelled mama correctly? Everybody spells it wrong. Nope, I got it. Never mind. I spelled mama wrong, which is why the rest of you spell it wrong. Because I spelled it wrong. Angela, you're in the U.S., right? So when I invoice you, if you tell me you're in the U.S., I'll just invoice you U.S. rate. That's a really good price for this, though, Terry. We're going to go fair warning to Diane. Pending a bid of 34. Oh, that's so pretty. So gorgeous. So gorgeous. Wonderful, Ange. What state are you in, honey? Can I call you Ange? That's what I used to call my son, the last, serious girlfriend that he had. Oh, why can't I move that heart? Let me make you blue, Angela. I called her Ange. I wonder if my son will ever settle down. I don't know. He's a damn handsome boy. You're blue now, Angela. Louisiana. Woo! Fun fact, I just realized Louisiana is on the ocean. For whatever reason, I was thinking it was up a state or two. And I was thinking, damn, how could that hurricane get to Louisiana? There must be a really big river that runs through there. And then I got to looking at the map a couple months ago, and I'm like, damn, Louisiana is right on the ocean. No wonder they got hit so hard by Hurricane Katrina. Look, I've got 2 college degrees, but none of them are in geography. All right. Thank you, Diane. Diane, when I was on eBay, I saw a record album. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones to make a better place. So let's start giving. Here comes Diana. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. Okay, that's not what Diana sounds like, but that's my Diana. Thank you, Diane. That's a joke between her and I. Yeah. We are the world. And I'm assuming I'm holding for you, right, Diane? Congratulations. Did I show you guys my Yazzie? I used to collect Yazzie. And then I couldn't wear jewelry for so long, I ended up selling it. Lawrence Yazzie. Ooh, 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 ooh. This will probably be available at the next auction. I just love Yazzie because they're just so damn acclaimed. You know what I mean? And one of the Yazzie brothers is number one in inlay work, and the other Yazzie is number one. Don't get another X. What does that mean? I don't understand. But that's okay. You all can fill me in what that means later. So I have got this Silpata. Jeez. And Angela, welcome to the family. Welcome to the. Oh, jeez. Just don't be threatening me, sister. Welcome to the family, Angela. Woo woo. We're crazy. So, as you can tell, most people that are familiar with Silpata can tell from looking at this. That's a Silpata. I am pretty certain this is oh yes, Terry, thank you. I get it. Okay. Don't get another strike from singing on a lot. Yeah. See, this is what happens. I have such a beautiful voice that I get a copyright strike when I sing a cappella. This is another Silpata that I have. I got another one somewhere. Retired Silpata. And this is, of course, Pearl. Yes, and it is authentic. Yes, I put it to my tooth, and I'll clean it. I've had grosser things in my mouth. They won't recognize that one. But okay, so this, see how you can see through this? So there are parts that have the oxidization in there, but there are also open parts, and it's supposed to be that way. There's a word for that. Don't ask me what it is, because my brain is not firing on all cylinders today. So here's your 925 and your Silpata. I know Carly's going, it's too small. 925, there's your Silpata. And the ever trustful China. Yes, designers do make jewelry in China. All right, this is, now remember, when you get a wide ring like this, you may want to go up a size, okay? So this is sitting at about a 6.5. Yeah, I let you watch it fall because it's important to me. I want to know what my stuff is when I'm bidding on it. I work too damn hard for my money to trust it in somebody else's hands. So there's the 6, there's the 7. And you don't need to trust me either. Question everything I do. In Crowley, interesting. Because I can back up the talk. I walk the walk. I can back up the talk. Oh, guys, I was going to tell you. So, okay, so it's 6.5. So if you are a size 6, you may want to say, oh, it's a 6.5. Go up a half a size when you have a band that is this wide. Okay. But that is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I will start this at 30. And this is going to stretch out my little display here like baby stretch out boobs. It is going to stretch it out. But I'm going to start that at 30. And then I was going to do something. What was I going to do? Do you, Diane? It's a 6.5, honey. Crowley sounds familiar because of Downton Abbey. They're the Crawleys. It's a 6.5, Diane. This pearl has a little imperfection, right? I mean, it's not imperfection because there's nothing imperfect about a natural stone, but you can see it right there. It's not a blister, but this is a real pearl, you guys. Starting 30, that's a good price. You saw the Silpana mark. It is retired. I'll probably list it for $69 best offer, maybe $59 best offer. Depends on what they... Bye, honey. Love you. Honey, I cook everything in cast iron. This is 11.84 grams. Oh, yeah, I know. It's awesome. Okay, and then I've got this Silpata with a citrine in it. Let me plug my gem tester in. Or it's a smoky topaz. I think it's a smoky topaz. Let me plug my gem tester in. Pretty sure this is a Silpata. Yeah, it's popular. I've sold it 3 or 4 times, Diane. I always grab it. I have people that are Silpata collectors. Yeah, this is a Silpata. And there's the 925. You see, and look how thick this band is. That's some serious silver right there now. It's in beautiful condition. It has got details. See, I couldn't even think of the word details. It's just gorgeous. Let's see what size it is. It is a 6 3/4. 6 3/4. Let's see if I can find my plug to my gem tester real quick. It's either going to be a smoky topaz or a smoky quartz. So I will price it as if it were a smoky quartz while I find my cord. I know they do, Diane. I will start that at 30. And if it's a topaz, that's my loss. We are the world. How about this? We are the Kelly. That is my polisher cord. I said, my name is Hipflippinmamma to the max. You know you got to crack because she is a bitch if you don't pay your bill. It is right here on the table. I'm really not. I'm just saying that. But I don't have to worry about it. Because 9 times out of 10, you guys pay me right away. And I love you. Diane, you're supposed to be cooking. You said I don't love you, I love my husband more, which I can't imagine why. I'm joking. I'm going to have to do chats for, raps for chats, super chats. I used to do raps for super chats. Remember when I would make up songs about you guys? I am calibrating this gem tester now, so I can tell you if that's topaz or quartz. Well, just take your phone in while you're cooking. Shit, I think I missed my blue. I gotta redo. I said hip hop to hip it, to hip it, hip hop. You don't stop rocking to the bang bang boogie. Set up, jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat. Did you, Angela? God bless you. I have another helper. Angela, you're going to put Lisa C out of a job because usually Lisa C will do all that for me. Well, there you go. $30 starting bid holds. Well, it would hold even if it were diamond. Shit, why isn't this calibrating? Because I keep looking away from it. It would hold even if it were a diamond because that's what I started it out at because I'm honest and that's how I am. But, so it is smoky quartz. We're going to give another, as long as I don't take my eyes off this gem tester. Yeah, Angela and, well, I'm sure, damn it, I took my eyes off it. I have a gem tester that gets calibrated correctly because I spent an hour and a half on the phone with Presidium. But I also have a refractometer. Angela. I have a refractometer, so I can ID any stone at all, given that I have the time. In this, I processed it quickly today. And yes, it is a quartz. Which we know when I first looked at it, I thought maybe it was citrine. Quartz and citrine are in the same family. Lisa, you're fine, honey. Lisa was one of my very first subscribers like 7 years ago. 8 years ago. I started my YouTube channel like 8 years ago. I've been doing YouTube auctions for like 7. So there we go. Okay. Let's do this necklace. Oh, here's another Silpata ring. Since we're on Silpata. May as well just stay on Silpata, eh? Here is the 925. Yes, you were my first super chat. Lisa, that's right. You were my first super chat when I got monetized. Well, that was a long time ago. 925, there's the Silpata logo. I remember that. All those years ago. Wow. I will say I am the longest running jewelry auction on the block. That's for darn tootin'. There may be some that have more followers. There may be some that make a lot more money. But I've been doing it the longest. And I have the best reputation. Well, one of them. I know Cindy and Roro. Not saying anything bad about anybody. But I know Cindy and Roro are awesome too. But I also know them personally, so. 6.5. This is a little bit wider of a shank. It does graduate up in size on the side. But the shank is not so large that you have to go up. So if you are a 6.5, you can stay true to it being a 6.5. Look how nicely I cleaned this. You remember, Lisa, I used to get so many super chats and then I would sing so many songs. I was like, guys, I am here to sell shit, not sing to you. Remember? I was like, oh, Lisa! Lisa C, I love you. All right. Lisa C. She is Lisa C. She is my big OG. She isn't fat like I am, you see, but she is a biggie in the community. She was my very first OG. She's been with me from the beginning. So, you see, that's why she's the OG, and she's got the power to whack your ass off the screen. She is the only one that can block you, wipe you, make you go away. Now she is the queen of the chat. Why you say the queen? Because I say. So you get something like that when I get a super chat. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you so much for the super chat. And you see the little wrench beside her? She is a supervising moderator, which means that she has more power than everybody else. Um, have I ever FaceTimed or face chatted with Lisa? No. No, I haven't. We're not in that sisterhood like that. She doesn't call me. But we've been friends for a very, very long time. But yeah, so I used to have to do that like 20 times a freaking auction, you guys. And it's like I make more money selling jewelry than I do singing raps. So I was like, guys, stop super chatting me, man. So I was like, maybe we should do super chat Mondays. Anyway, you've got this gorgeous Silpata, CZ, of course, and with all the Silpatas, as Angela, I'm sure, knows, they're all CZs that are in their stuff. But isn't that gorgeous? And the faceting on the stones that Silpata uses, it's just, I just love it. I always call it hyper faceting in my mind. I don't know that that's a thing. And I used to work at a jewelry store long time ago, but they really have so many facets in their rings. But I will start this one at 26 if anybody's interested. And that's a gorgeous, but I'm going to check the stone just in case because my OCD, yeah, it's CZ. Because I have the equipment, why not use it? Thank you for the super chat, Lisa. That will go on my balance in 4 to 6 weeks. It takes a long time. But see how that chat or that rap kind of rhymed a little bit? It had good rhythm at any rate. I got good rhythm. I got rhythm. The blues, I got rhythm. That's a isn't that a Hank Williams song? The father, not the son. All right. Let's do this. When I hear the blues, I got rhythm. All right. This is jade. Green jade. It is 16-inch snake chain. And the pendant is 1.25 inches long or tall, and it is 7/8 of an inch wide. Oh, honey, here you're replacing your roof for $14,000. You just replaced your central air conditioning. Wow, that's like us. Every year we put about 25 grand into our house, and it's a house we inherited. Look at this snake chain. This is so beautiful. Has a wide lobster claw clasp. Well, however great or small, Lisa, I appreciate it. Just like the Queen of England. However my reign may be, whether it be long or short, I will devote my life to you. Oh, well, there you go. They're expensive now, Terry. You know what? You should have that by now, Jerry. Let me check your tracking. Well, maybe not. Ah, Deb wants a wrap. Oh, gosh. I don't do holy wraps or Christian wraps. This, of course, is just a smidge translucent. Here is the back. You have your 925 here, and let's see who the maker is. I'll be right there, Deb. Ours was built in 54. PK. I wonder who PK is. Lisa. Hint, hint. PK. I will start that at, woohoo! I'll start that at 26 for anyone interested. Yo, 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 yo. Her name is Deb. She is a web. She is a little mouse in her web that she weaves because you will see she has a heart of gold that can only be spun by a spider, with 8 legs, yo. She spins a web of love and mercy, yo. She loves the Lord and she loves me. This because I can see. When she speaks or spits her rhymes, it's full of love and uplifting kinds of stories you see that come from the Bible. How do I know? Because my mind is idle once in a while. But again, Deb is a very, very wonderful person. She is a close personal friend. I love her. And she is very short. She is so short. How short is she? She needs a freaking stool to get in my truck. You know it's true. You have a collapsible little stool that you have to stand on to get into my truck. Mm-hmm. Tell the family. Tell the family. It's the truth. Anybody interested in this at 26? You know it's true. You know it's true. Ooh, 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 I love you. Mm, mm, mm. All right. I have got to get a chain for this. So while I show you this pendant, this is 1.5 inches long by Deb. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. My brain is not in my head tonight, so I'm not as quick-witted as I normally am, but that fibro is fogging today. Plus, I was out running, and then, I had that long day yesterday, and then we went to the ball game, and then I got up today and did running and shopping and bought all this jewelry, and then I came home and processed it, and then I had strongman, and then my guy won, and my head's up my ass. So, all right, 3/4 of an inch wide by 1.5 inches long. And this is gorgeous 70s turquoise. No, I don't. Well, I used to, Jerry. I used to be a catcher, and then I upgraded to third base. So, but yes, I appreciate the super chats, ladies. Thank you very much. I upgraded to third base, which you got to be a good player to play third base. I was a good ball player. I will say I was a good ball player, and I was our cleanup hitter. Now, I run for shit. I run about the speed of a turtle, but it feels like I'm moving fast. It feels like I'm moving fast, okay? But I'm slow as crap. But I will dive for a ball like nobody's business. And when I played volleyball, I was a diver in volleyball too. I always had to wear knee pads for everything because I'd hurt myself. That's how I got Osgood Slaughter in my knees. But gorgeous turquoise inlay. How do you know that 70s turquoise, Mama? How do you know? How do you know that 70s turquoise? Well, okay, nobody really knows for sure it's 70s turquoise unless you mined it or you knew it was mined in the 70s. Um, Jerry, this is why my son was such an exceptional ball player. He got it from me. My husband was a jock too, but his was football, not baseball. And my son got rocket arm. When I was in school, I won the softball throwing contest. I didn't play softball in high school because um I had to stop playing it because I was in too many other sports. I wasn't always big mama. Um, this yellow veining with this turquoise. You know how white buffalo is so popular right now? White buffalo is not a turquoise. However, it's mined in one mine in Arizona. And there's only one mine that you can get white buffalo from. A lot of people call it white buffalo turquoise. It's not turquoise, but it looks like a white turquoise. Um, they get it from the turquoise mine, okay? Yeah, I know. Good arm. And yeah, I won the softball throwing contest. I threw it almost the whole football field. So yeah, I had a rocket arm. Um, in the 70s, this is when they started using this yellow veined turquoise to get back on track. And it was all the rage in the 70s. And I got that right from a gemologist that told me that. And then I did research on it. But yeah, that's when the yellow veining turquoise was all the hit. So the primary time that was really used in the art of jewelry making, and it is an art. Um, that's when it was mostly mined and sold and used. And you can look at this, and I mean, for those of us that know that have the education or experience, you look at this and you know it's an 80s piece. You just know it's an 80s piece. So to have 70s turquoise is not out of the ballpark. And then of course you've got no hallmark on it because very few left a hallmark back then. I played softball for a little bit in my adulthood after my kids were grown, but again, I could run for shit, but I was 300 pounds, so I mean, not many 300 pounders are good runners. Now I can't run at all. Okay, let me get a chain. I'm going to start this at 28, but I'm going to get a chain. Hold on. Ooh, 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 I love you. Oh, I think that was Milli Vanilli. We don't want to support them. And I don't know if we should be blaming Milli Vanilli or their management because, I mean, they were promoted and everything. It's not their fault that they were lip syncing. I mean, people said, hey, that's okay. We're going to put you out. We don't care that you're lip syncing. We're going to promote you anyway. So I don't blame them. If somebody's throwing millions of dollars at me, well, I wouldn't do it, but. Okay, so here is an 18-inch box chain. I couldn't jump for shit either. I played basketball one year, but it was hard to run up and down. But I have asthma too, so. Oh, Deb, I am too, a lot taller than you. You're like 4'6". I'm 5'5". No, I don't. I use the running boards. Okay, Italy 925. Deb is really short. Okay, nothing on there, but we know it's 925 Italy, 18 inch, and that will go with this pendant. See, Terry, people look at us, and because we're heavy now, they think, oh, you must not have been that much of an athlete. Well, I wasn't fat when I was in high school. I was shaped like a Coke bottle. Now I'm just shaped like a, finish my sentence. If you've been with me anytime, you know what I'm going to say. What am I going to say? I did the mile relay in track a few times, and then I did shot put and discus in track. Okay, we're going to keep this 18-inch box chain, and we're going to put in this cross turquoise, and it is 2 inches, 2 1/8 inch long by 1 inch wide. And look at this bail. Nice wide bail. Has a little bit of decoration right there. But look at this. It's got the 80s diamond cutting on the edges. Gorgeous crushed turquoise in there. I'll get you a close up. Isn't that gorgeous? That's so cute. Oh, wait, we've got it in the bail. Let me find it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And I saw a video of Milli Vanilli trying to learn to sing. They couldn't even pronunciate. They couldn't speak English, let alone sing it. And now everybody lip syncs. Like Britney Spears, she never sang live in a concert. No, I don't see a marking in there. All right. There we go. I will start that at 28 for that as well. Deb, I'm not much taller than you. I think you're 5'11", aren't you, Deb? I think you are. I think you're 5'11". Or I mean 4'11". Maybe 5 feet tall. Yeah, these might be eyelite in this bracelet. Hush up. Yeah, I have to put those on the you're 5'3"? Are you that tall? I never would have guessed it. Well, she's statuesque. I retract my statement, but she does need a stool to get in my truck. I have a lifted truck, though. All right, you guys. Jerry, if you're still here, this one might be for you. This is a box chain on steroids for the wrist. This is 7, and I taped this down too close. It is 7 1/4 inches long, which you can always put an extender on it. But this is a quarter, in between 1/8 and 1/4 of an inch wide. Check this out. I can definitely see a dude wearing this, but I also make it look good. I can't help it. You know, I make this look good. I think that was in Men in Black. Check that out. Hi, Dee. How you doing? I got your message, babe, but I was just getting ready to go live, so I didn't message you back. I'm sorry. I was really rushing to get everything cleaned. This has a very large, a very wide box clasp or a lobster clasp. It's got a soldered ending. says 925 on the end of it. You going live tonight, Dee? Oh, wait, you go live on Sundays, or is it Tuesdays? I don't know. Italy. I'll tell you the grammage on this. I will start this at 25. I am good. Starting bid 25. Isn't that awesome? When have you ever seen a box chain that big? Well, I had a necklace that was real big. Well, it was 18 inches, but it was not quite as big as this. I think it sold for 60 or 65. I know it's a Jerry bracelet, Jerry. Starting it at 25. You would need an extender though, Jer. 7 1/4 inches. Oh, I love it. I love it. In the words of Joycey, I love it so very much. I love it. Okay. Now these have the cutest hooks. These are 1 1/4 inches long. Actually, a little bit longer than that. An 1.5 inches long. A little bit longer than 1.5 inches. And then it's heavy. Let me tell you how heavy it is. It's a chunk. The fact that that's as much as I can curl it tells you. I bet you it's 12 grams. Nope, it's 20. 20.28 grams. I knew that was a chunker. All right. I'll give you a close-up. Look at the hooks on these. Well, I reshaped the hooks, but they have the little ball on the hooks right here. And then the dangle is red jasper. When's the last time we saw red jasper? Tonight is free jewelry night too. What is that, free jewelry night? Oh, you give jewelry away? I will start these at 18. Where's the other one? Here's the marking. These are 925 Mexico. They're 1.5 inches long. Ooh, 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 I love you. All right, I am going to do this. Oh, this is 18 inches. This is the prettiest herringbone I have seen in a very long time. You're afraid to sell it on YouTube? Is it sterling or it's silver tone and gold tone? All right, this has got lobster claw clasp. Let's see if you can. It's got a swirling like a snake going through it. And there's no kinks or bends or anything. Can you see it? There we go. See it? Isn't that cool? 18 inches. And I'll start this for 26. Now, when this gets sent to you, this is how it will be sent. Everything gets sent in their own individual envelope, unless it was part of a lot. Like you bought a lot of multiple items for one price, then it goes in the same bag. But sometimes it goes in separate bags. It'll be wound up like this in a larger bag, and most of the time it'll be flat. But at any rate, it'll be protected. So it's not going to get kinked up or bent in shipping or anything like that. It's very well protected. So you don't have to worry about what it's going to look like when you get it. But yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. Okay, let's see what size this is. All right, this is a size 7. Oh, this box keeps turning my skillet on, and there's no water in it, so it just clicks right off. Okay, size 7. And this hooks just like this. So this is all sterling silver, one piece of wire, pretty sturdy, but yet malleable. You can't adjust it too much because you've got this to hook, unless you wanted to let this flop around. But you can make this more circular if you want. You can make it wider if you want. You do have some play. Now, what I have done in the past on bracelets that were too small for me, but I wanted to wear them, I would wear them the back in the front, or if it's got a clasp like this, just let it flop. Let it be floppy. You know, just let it flop around, and then I can still wear it. But this is really cute. It has got a marking right here on the back of it. It's got zebra stripes on it, on the front and the back. And it says sterling right there. But it also tested sterling. And there's the you know what I'm trying to say. And then you've got your twisted rope wire that's used to connect these two. It's not going to come apart because it's all combined, twisted and all of that. So it's not going to come undone on you. And I will start this one at $17. And then you just do that. And there you have it. I don't know if it fits me, but let's see. And these are super easy to put on. What do you know? There you have it. And these are also super easy to add charms to, or anything like that you want to add to it. So I have got that one. And this one, this is hinged. You see how it's got that elongated, hammered look? It has your safety clasp. Comes apart just like that. I'm not sure if this had a marking. Yeah, right here. I think this says 925 Italy. 925 Italy. And that is a very nice oval. I love anything that's oval just because it fits my wrist better. But I have a wider wrist. And this is a 7.5. I will start that at 20. I'm not going to get through everything today. I'm just not. There's just no way. This one is also oval. It's a 7.5. Look how beautiful this is. I think I started showing this earlier, and then somebody wanted to see something else. This is kind of hefty, though. Wonder how heavy that is, because that's a chunker. I think that's solid. 11.51. And this one, maybe 4, 5.29. This is concave in the back. So it's one thin piece of sterling that they shaped and molded and then put their designs in it. Did their laser, well, it was called diamond cutting. Very cute. There's your safety chain. This has the little hooky in there. And then you just flick it to the side to put it on. I'll start that one at 18. Did I tell you the size? I don't remember the size. 7.5. That is a 7.5. We'll start that at 18. And then here's another safety chain. This has a nice safety hook. And this is a clamper with the safety hook, but you see how it's got the swirls in it, but it's also got diamond cutting. I love diamond cutting. A true child of the 80s. Well, I wasn't a child, but so pretty. I bet it's a 7. It's a 7. There you can see the design. So pretty. And then, of course, I love that it's a clamper, so it's easy to put on. Because all you do is you just put a little pressure on the hinge part, and then you can put it on. It's not going to fit me because it's too small, but just for a little added safety, boop, it's very nice quality. But I'll start that one at 20. I wonder what the weight is. And for everybody that watches this later, I say this so everybody knows. Just try and put the timestamp in your message to me. However it is you normally contact me, whether it's a comment or you direct message me or you Facebook message me or you text me or you call me, whatever the situation is, try and have the timestamp of the video and the cost of the item. That helps me out. So what was it? I wasn't paying attention. 7.57. Remember, you guys, how I was telling you when you get, how I always encourage you guys to get your own sterling silver testing kits and test everything you get in the mail to make sure it is actual sterling. Because I know people will sell things. I'm not speaking of anyone in general, especially if you buy online, like eBay and stuff. If it's marked 925, they just assume it is 925. That's not the case a lot of times. A lot of times it's not the case. Check it and make sure. I always encourage you guys to get your own stuff. That is a size 7. And this is opens in the front too. And it's flat on the inside, and I'm not seeing a mark. I lied. There was a mark. I'm going to hurry up through a couple more pieces, guys, and then I got to call it. I can't get through everything. $925 Mexico. I've already been on here 2.5 hours. I'm going to do an auction Tuesday as well. I have to make sure that I save some StreamYard time. And then it's got this adorable starfish. Look how cute he is. And all his oxidization is still intact. What did I say? I said starfish, didn't I? Isn't that beautiful, though? He is so pretty. Here's the back. I really got in there and cleaned the back of it. Some of these pieces were tarnished. There's patina and there's tarnished. 7 1/4. This is a size 7 1/4, and I'll start that for $18. This one is also hooks in the front. These are so easy to put on. Thank you, Jerry. So easy to put on. Now, what's nice about this, especially if you like things that are Southwestern or a little bit different, it's flat in the back, which is good. But it's a triangle on top. So there's your 925 Mexico. I don't know what the check mark means. I've never seen that before. It is a little chunky, but see how it's triangular? It's flat here, of course. It's triangulated. See that? Which you'll see in a lot of Native American pieces or Southwestern pieces. In this case, Mexican pieces. And so what this is, it's wire that already comes in the shape of a triangle. And then what they do is they flatten it out here. And then you've got soldered wire here that wraps around. And this is sturdy, you guys, okay? You're not untwisting this. Let's see what size this is. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I can't get that song out of my head. This is in between a 7 1/4 and a 7 1/2. Right in between. And I'll start that one at 18 too. This is heavy. 10.80. That's a chunker piece. That's really cute. I like that. More of a chunkier piece. Now this piece, this is smaller. I don't know if Angela's still in the house. Oh, Olga wants it for 18. Who's going to come in at 19? Olga, have you been with me the whole time? Just sitting painting your nails or paying your bills or taking a bath, listening to Mama make a fool of herself. Ha 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 ha. That silly girl. Ha 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 ha. I know you, Olga. I knew it. Angela's here. Angela's like, this bitch is crazy. I'm not letting her off the hook. I gotta have my comedic relief. All right. Did I do fair warning? I'm sure I did fair warning. If not, you've had time to outbid Olga. Sold. I told you I don't play games. Nice, Olga. Nice piece. Now, I know you're alphabetized, so let me get your envelope. Girl, it's been a minute since you bought something from me. Since October of 2022. What you been doing? I know you've been here, though. That's what's most important. See, Angela, when you have an envelope with me, you have it forever. And then I have the top. I have a 3-tier cart here, and all my envelopes stay on the top part of the cart. This is a real, true working office. That's why it's messy. It's messy because of all my eBay stuff. Because I sell all kinds of big stuff. And this room is only 104 square feet, and it has to house all of my inventory not listed, all my inventory listed, all my jewelry equipment. Thank you, Olga, darling. Okay. This is a chunker too. This is a little bit, it is circular, but there's a little bit, oh yes. It is small, isn't it, Deb? But I do find my stuff in it. Well, Lee's ring was out in the garage. It was out in the garage on my desk that I used to solder on. That's why I couldn't find Lee's ring, because it was out in the garage. But I have a little studio out there, a little studio area. Oh my goodness. You're killing me, Smalls. Okay. Here's the 925 right there. It's tiny. It's a tiny office. I told you Deb was here all up in my stuff. You've got this windage here. Beautiful. Usually it's straight. This is twisted. This is a rope. And then it hooks right here. Now, the way that this sits, the reason that it's not perfectly circular is because you have the tension right here. Now, if I manipulate this, everything has its place in here. If I manipulate this and I use round mandrel, telling you, I got equipment up the butt in this office, you guys. You have no idea the amount of equipment that I have. And that cabochon machine I want is only $1,200. I don't know why one of you don't buy it for me. Only $1,200. Someday. It's got 6 polishing wheels on it. I want it so bad. The cabochons I make now, bye Dee. The cabochons I make now, I do by hand. From the sanding to the polishing to everything, I do by hand. That's why they're so special to me. But if Angela, so you know, if I buy something and I replace a stone, and I check my stones on everything too, to make sure that they're secure. And a lot of times I'll pop those suckers out, and I'm like, I'm so glad I did that. So now I can re-epoxy it in. You know what? I do have an extra gem tester, Angela. However, the pen on it is not reliable. I would not feel comfortable selling it to you. The only reason I have an extra one is because a sister in the jewelry community gifted me their gem tester. And yes, it's nice to be loved that much because they're over $400. She upgraded to a different gem tester. Yeah, the pen is unreliable, and I would not feel right. I feel comfortable using it in my knowledge base. I wouldn't feel comfortable selling it to anyone else because I teach people how to use these Presidium gem testers, and they're not the easy, especially this um, family of the gem tester. They're very difficult to use nowadays, and it's very easy if they're not calibrated correctly to use them. That's why I spent so much time, because this is my 4th one. I've dropped them in the past and broke them. Aw, thanks, Jerry. My sister threw a rock and broke one. I've gone through them a lot. So, but I have one for backup. So this one, I'm guessing, because even though I made this circular just now, which is what I was doing, I made this circular because of how it's hooking and because the natural curvature of this, it's going to be a little bit oval, okay? But this is how it hooks. Now, if I really want to take the time, I can make this. I'm just going to do it. Says the person who said she wanted to save time. But this is where my OCD comes in. I'm going to make it oval. I'm just going to rework it. I would have normally just reworked it before the auction, but okay. Now it's oval. See the difference? And see, this is up a little higher. That's on purpose, because then when you clasp it, okay, and for those of you who know me, I have to have things right. But anyway, so you clasp it like this. More simplistic, and this is not rough. This is smooth. This is not going to hurt you. More simplistic, but your little bling bling is right here. Again, this holds some weight. Let me see what size it is. It holds some weight. You guys, I was telling you, this is the 3rd time I've tried to tell you this story. I was showing you the last auction about the gem testing, the sterling liquid. I was testing some items, and I was getting a very faint red hit on them, and I'm like, I know this is probably 999 silver, not 925. I don't know why it's not hitting super red like it should be. Remember how I was telling you that acid gets old? 13.98. And I was showing you my new acid and how light it was. I got my new acid out. I had very little in the old acid, but I got my new acid out. I used the new acid on some new scratches, okay, on the stone, and it hit red, bright red. So this is why I'm telling you, if you get that dark acid in the mail when you buy a jewelry testing kit, like I tell you to, that you can get incorrect hits with that acid. It's either expired or it's about to be expired. And had I not had the knowledge that I have, or have been doing this as many years as I have, I would have thought it wasn't sterling. But I knew it was sterling. So be careful with that. And if you have questions, hit me up. I'm always here. Anyway, I don't think this was 12 grams. I wasn't paying attention. Anyway, I'll start this at 16, 1/6. Oh, we want to know what size it is, don't we? See, it's not as small as I thought it was. Now that it's shaped. It's a size 7. I was thinking it was going to be a lot smaller than that. Size 7. Last item. This next item is gonna be the last item, guys. I can't get through everything. I gotta get off here. I'm just flipping my lips and having some fun. I got a lot of things that didn't get shown. My labradorite earrings didn't get shown. But I can do them next time. And I'll probably have more next time too. Let's see. This is a 7 3/4. Nice. All right. Then we've got this. And this I'll start at 20. 925 NF. What's the NF stand for? Most cases. What's the NF stand for? Who can tell me? Oh, wait, that's not an F. Is that an NR? I was going to say, usually you don't see NF in these. Oh, it is an NF. Or is that an NA? NF. Pretty sure that's an NF. Let me put sexy on, and I'll tell you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No, it's an NR. You know what? That might be the stamp. It's NF. Anybody know what NF stands for? Oh, Lisa, you're so close. Nickel free. Nickel free. All right. This one we're going to start at 20. This has your beautiful sterling silver safety chain. Push it, and it will open if you push it. Little box clasp. Did you hear that? I always make sure these are a good seal. Hear that click? That's Kelly quality. And this has got the diamond cutting in it. It's so hard to see the detail. Guys, we'll get to everything else on Tuesday. I will go ahead and do an auction on Tuesday. Or maybe if I'm feeling up to it, I'll do one tomorrow. Don't forget, you guys, you can do payment in 4. So I'm going to send all the invoices via PayPal. Unless you want it sent square. You can do PayPal in 4. You know, split your payment up into 4 payments with PayPal. Square, you can do Afterpay or Klarna. I get paid right away. And then, you know, those payments. Good night, Lisa. Love you, babe. Thank you for the super chats, you guys. I use Klarna and Afterpay. I've got some bills that, you know, are $300-400 a piece, and I pay with Klarna and Afterpay. I usually do shopgoodwill.com. If I buy from them, I'll use Afterpay, and Klarna I'll use to pay State Farm, my State Farm. That's $400 and some a month, and then I can split it up into payments. All right, you guys, thank you so much. Angela, welcome to the family. Thanks for staying with us the whole time. I'm so happy that you did. And I know I didn't offend you because you wouldn't have stayed with us. So, look how nicely these match. I just noticed this. So pretty. So pretty. You have a great night as well, Angela. Because you are the newest to the family, I will be sending your invoice first. I have to put a bail on this, but look at this, you guys. Isn't that gorgeous? Not sure if I have a bail to put on this. If not, I'll put a great big old jump ring on there. So pretty and so chunky. I have to research that. That marking. I've never seen that mark before. And then everything else we'll do next time. I got about halfway through. I just can't get through it all. All right, you guys, I love you so much. I love you. I got these cute little puzzle piece earrings too. Aren't those adorable? All right, guys, I got so much still over here. And I didn't even do my copper. I found copper, you guys, that I didn't even show you last auction. So we'll do the copper next auction. All right, love you guys. Have a great night. Everybody blow kisses to Deb. I mean, not to Deb. You can blow kisses to Deb if you want. Blow kisses to Angela. And Erica, it was nice to see you, honey. I hadn't seen you in a while. Oh, I do have some charms, Olga. I will get them out, and we will do them on Tuesday, okay? So Tuesday at 6 o'clock, guys. Tuesday, 6 p.m. I will be back, unless I'm bored off my butt tomorrow, and I feel like doing one tomorrow. Otherwise, it'll be Tuesday. Love you guys. Have a great weekend. Love you.